Welcome to Wallace Farm and Sawmill. What are you guys doing in that hole? Check out the hole right here, guys. We had a little inspiration to find some clay we needed for a project on the property that was a little more workable than the pond clay, which is actually really neat to figure out. Britt, you want to bring a piece of that over to here and show them what we got? So check this dirt out right here. Show them how it works and moves.
Oh okay. Yeah, you can actually work this stuff.
All right, so what's funny about this dirt is, what's the difference, Britt, between it and the dirt in our pond area?
That stuff is hard as a rock and you cannot do anything with it. It's great for the bottom of a pond, but terrible for when you're trying to use it and work with it.
So what's the craziest thing? I'm thinking in my head, I have an idea of what is the craziest thing about this dirt and that dirt. What do you think?
I don't know, you tell me.
They're separated by about 200 yards. It is a literal, complete difference of dirt.
That is very weird.
Anyway, guys, we decided that if we needed this kind of dirt, and we did need that kind of dirt, and this piled up around the pond and needs to be taken out anyway, well, we'll dig out this kind of dirt and fill it back in with the kind of dirt we don't need. So that's exactly what we're doing. Also, guys, we're getting to use our dump truck, and we're getting to use our excavator and tractor. It helps Brittany get out of the hole.
I was wondering how I'm gonna get out
Here,
of it.
guys, we're gonna help her get out of the hole. All right, so I got her hand. I'm gonna drag her out. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
I made it.
All right, guys. Now, let me tell you guys what we're doing. You might think it's crazy, but you know what?
We're a little crazy.
We're a little crazy. So we're over on the other side of the house, and we got a little track section in place right here. So for the guys that keep up with us over on our Patreon account, they might have already seen this from the past weekend. Our son likes to go to, actually, it's not just our son. It's me also.
I was gonna say Dad too.
Yeah, we really like to go to remote controlled races, which are RC races, 1/8 scale, nitro buggy and truggy specifically. And what better way to practice than to build your own track at home so you can go to the races, right? Right, Aiden?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna use all of our equipment to build our own practice track here at the house, and why not? So to get things going, I dug out this morning a little heap here. We actually have all of our obstacles, jumps, whatnot in place. We just need to put a top layer over the whole track so that we can work it in and smooth it out. So we're gonna haul a little dirt. Got a pretty good pile of dirt on the back. See if we can move it across the field.
bucket because how many times have we greased it?
Probably like 10 or 20 times.
And it just squeaks. It just won't stop. Ruby likes to watch the Excavator too. Don't you, Ruby?
Well, I'm tired of hearing the bucket scream. I'm gonna try to figure out what the issue is. I have greased this thing like 8 times in 50 hours. And anyway, they say grease it daily. And I know someone in the comments is gonna be like, oh, grease it, grease it. Listen, it's been greased 8 times in 50 hours. My Kubota tractor over there, on the side, right, it says, you know, lubricate every 10 hours of use. I've never heard it scream unless I went way beyond 10 hours. But this guy here, I'm not sure.
So I was telling him earlier, I was like, I think we just have a squeaky bucket. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. So we're going to try to figure it out. But the reason I'm bringing it up right now is I actually just hit a pivotal point of the machine ownership, and that is 50 hours. That means that it is time for its first service. So we're going to have to stop middle of this project right now and go service this machine like the book calls for. And then we're going to try to get to the bottom of the squeaky bucket situation, because we've greased everything on it multiple times. We're going to find it. I'm going to find it. Well, I like the speed of that over the dump trailer.
Yeah, that works nice. And it gets everything dumped out.
That's extra nice. Oil change time. Got her over here in front of the broke down Super C. Got to get that worked on. But first thing, guys, we got to go ahead and get the oil changed on this thing. Now, I have not went online and done much research, but I know there's going to be an oil, look at there, oil plug. Also, keeping in mind, we have it warm. We were just using it just a little bit ago, and warmed it up, bringing it across the field over to here, because you need your oil to flow. If your oil's going to flow, it's got to be warm. If you're changing your oil, warm her up. All right. Okay, I went ahead and found the wrench that fits. So, join me under here. We're gonna do this first oil change together. We won't spend a ton of time, but we're gonna get this done. This needs to be done, and then we're gonna see if we can figure out the, let's see. Righty-tighty, lefty, yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is this one backwards? It's tight, huh?
Okay.
When they said righty-tighty, they tightened it.
I mean, that's kind of crazy.
Are you sure it's not?
I'm going left. Left would be to me.
Reverse threaded? Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, you're asking, is it? I've never seen an oil plug reverse threaded.
Surely not. I'm sure it's just tight from...
No, I mean, it's a good, it's a good way to think before you go to overdoing something, is to think about, well, I did not expect an oil plug to be that tight. I've never had an oil plug that tight. Let's go.
Let's reconvene on this
Let's go get a wrench. I'll be right back. Okay. Reconvening with a pipe. Famous last words.
Yeah. What? Something happened.
It was either good or bad. It was good. It just was that crisp on the first pull right there. I don't know why. But we had to get the big boys out on it. That's okay. I will not be putting it back that tight. All right, it's about to drop. 3, 2, 1. There it goes. Look at it surging. Pop a little hole in the cover up here. And it might. Let's see if it quits surging if I lift the bear in.
Yep.
Look at there. We know what we're doing. Maybe.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't overfill that. That's, yeah, we're gonna be good. I think. Yep. She's slowing down. Whew. She's rising up fast.
That was
there.
close.
Yeah, we're down to a trickle now. All right, we're gonna give it about 5 minutes, let it drain. Then we'll be back to change the filter. Guys, I had to go and speak with my buddy that popped up to
Actually got our drywall
yeah,
finished.
he actually finished our drywall. We traded out some lumber and a little bit of cash to get our drywall finished. So that's actually really neat that we were able to take the sawmill. We're good at sawmilling. We're not good at doing drywall. So I actually traded out that portion. And while I was doing that and working out that deal, finishing that up, Brittany went ahead and took off the oil filter herself. When I come back and I was like, I told her to do it while we were gone, but I didn't know if she could actually like, because judging on how tight the oil plug was, I was like, there's no way she's gonna get that off. But I got back.
I was worried about it.
She's strong, guys. But while she did that, we noticed this when I come back. If you look down in here, there is a little rail there, which inadvertently they put stuff
right up under it.
Yeah, so we'll just have to wipe all that out because, of course, the dust will stick to everything. So we'll have to wipe that out good. But let's put the new filter on here and then fill it back up with oil. And then we're going to change out this fuel filter right here. Genuine Kubota oil filter. Time to put that on. I did oil this. Someone told me in the comments that you don't put the oil on there for the seal. They say that you put the oil on there to keep it from seizing to the block when it gets tight against the block. Now, I don't know if that's necessarily true, but someone in the comments told me that, and I read that, and I was like, I get it. Sounds right. So I'm going with it. Feels right. Somebody's running a grinder in the neighborhood next to
I
us.
hear that.
I just go hand tight, so little hand, look. There you go. Call that a day. And so that's on there. Now we're gonna fill it up with oil. All right, guys. I know you noticed this orange jug. Yes, we're using the Kubota 1540 engine oil. This is what the guy at the service parts counter brought me. He said this is what she needed.
Well, of course, we went to the Kubota store.
Yeah, he would say you needed Kubota, right?
Which it probably is the best for your Kubota machine.
I would guess that you probably should stick with your brand. That way, if they give me some hassle, I'll be like, listen, guys, used your stuff. Your service schedule too, right? Yeah, they say you do this first early oil change and filter change to catch any manufacturing debris, I guess you'd say. Any little deposits that could be in the engine or something. Supposed to catch them early on. So it's supposed to hold 1.5 gallons or 1.4 gallons actually here. So let's go ahead and do that.
So let me tell you something about Tyler. Anybody can sell him anything. He sees this sticker right here, this little International Harvester sticker at the checkout desk, and we flip it over and it was $14.99, and I was like, that's a little high for a sticker. And I guess the guy was listening to us, so he picks it up and he said, I can do $10 for you on that one. And Tyler's like, oh yeah, I'll do that. Just jumped right on it.
Listen, I just like International, so I got the sticker.
So I guess you could buy, you could sell Tyler anything.
That's the last bit of oil, getting all the drops out. That's the last bit of oil going in there. So, oil filter's been changed. The engine oil has been changed. Fuel filter and greasing, and we are fully serviced for now. Also, before I forget, we're gonna blow out the air filter. But we've blew out the air filter 3 times already, so it's probably fine. Was the fuel filter off? I had to give it a good squeeze there. Ooh, look at that. Lovely fuel. Put a new one on. Doesn't look all that dirty.
No, it looks pretty clear.
It shouldn't be dirty. But if there was any manufacturing, something in the fuel system, they should have filtered it out, and we're putting a new one on for the next 500 hours.
Probably a year in our case.
Yeah, definitely a year. Don't spill. Here's a new one. I gotta go fill this with some clean new fuel before I spin it back on. So let me go do that and come back. All right, we're filled with fuel. Spinning her back on here. There she lined up. Give her the old hand tightening. And bottomed out right there.
This is actually a pretty easy machine to work on to do that, because you're standing up the whole time.
I didn't say anything, and you mentioned it, and I'm thinking as you do, like, geez, that was an easy oil filter and fuel filter change. I mean, it's all right there. It's crazy how easy it is. I mean...
Yeah, it's kind of like doing the farm alls. You're just standing up there.
True, the farm alls are also very easy. We're going to run it for a little bit, and then check the dipstick, and then it's time to grease it and put her back to work. So now we ran it for about 5 minutes, shut everything down, gave it about 2 minutes to settle. We're going to check and see where we're at on our dipstick. All right, so we pull it out. If you look, you have a low line, you have a full line. We are between the operating level. I would prefer if it would be on up here. It's definitely in the safe range. I think my plan is, since that's what he gave me to change it in this machine, I'm probably going to go ahead and add at least half more of a quart to bring it up a little bit, but I have to get one next time we're at the Kubota dealership. It's definitely safe to operate as it is. It's between the levels. So let's throw a little grease job on here and see if we can get that squeakiness gone. Over there, we gotta clean this some sawdust right there. Wonder where we got sawdust at.
Yeah, I don't know. Sawdust sticks to everything we own.
Okay. Alright, so I've greased here and here. Let's make sure we don't miss any. So this pin is thoroughly greased. Now we have, okay, I see one here. I gotta go through all of them. I use my pick to clean out around them beforehand. This guy here, I think this is our squeaker.
Hopefully. I hope you found it.
Well, I might have to maneuver the bucket a certain way to get to that one. It's in a weird location.
It's in a little weird hidden spot.
Does that make it more greasable?
Yeah. Looks to be.
I bet that is a squeaker, because I want to say I missed that. Well, no, it's right there.
It was just in a weird spot when you had it open.
Yeah, the way I
guess.
had it made it in a weird spot.
Crazy bucket. I think it just likes to squeak. It's less squeaky now though.
I finally found the squeak, guys. And it was actually due to my error. And I'm going to show you what it was. Follow over here. Every time I have done the greasing of this machine in the past 3 or 4 times, I've always laid the bucket all the way out flat and laid the boom down. When you curl this bucket out flat this way and lay it to the ground, you actually come around here. It actually hides inside of here when you do that, this single grease point. And you see the grease running out here, and on the other side over here, it was getting a little dry in there, and that is what was making the squeak. Brittany had to get on the machine and go back and forth, and I was out here like, you know, what is going on? And I finally found it, and we went ahead and greased everything all the way back to the machine. But that is the screamer, and we got some grease in it. Thumbs up, we fixed it.
The mystery of the squeaking bucket has been solved.
It's been solved.
So Tyler needs a truck, so I'm going to attempt to get it over there to him. plus. I got our Ruco mini drone out today to get some overview shots of the track, and this little thing is so neat and easy to use. It only weighs about 249 grams, so it's super easy to pick up and carry around. You can even put it in your pocket if you wanted to. Right here you can see where we had to use both of the different types of the dirt on the track here. That hard clay was great to put on the bottom to pack it in, but then the loose dirt was really nice to put over the top of it. And check out this drone. It has an exceptional aerial performance, as you can tell. It has 8K picture and 4K at 30 FPS video. This Ruco drone also has a comprehensive flight package, 32 minutes flight time, supporting a PD 3.0, fast charging, and a strong charging capability. It even comes with an extra set of propellers for people that probably don't drive good, kind of like me. But you can check me out right here. I'm bringing the drone back to its original takeoff spot. I do this with just one push of a button. It's very simple. This is a very beginner-friendly drone. All you have to do is download the app and you can work it all off your phone. It's super simple, very beginner-friendly. It is the next day, guys, and we are back out here again working on the track. Tyler's over there on the excavator. Aiden's on the lawnmower, getting the jumps looking nice. Looks a little different than it did when we started out yesterday. How's it coming? He says it's coming great. You think that's going to be a hard jump right there to jump?
Not with our buggies we got.
Oh, yeah.
It's the end of the day. I made it through another day of building and working on everything around here. Even got a truckload of dirt on the back of the truck right now to take over behind the shop to fill in that low spot. Probably gonna go ahead and get a couple loads of clay. It was actually really nice that we found that clay back there, because I can use that around a couple spots, and I'm gonna backfill that. Comment down below. Got two questions that we're gonna kind of take a little small survey by reading the comments. I got some old, like, half composted sawdust, like it's probably 5-6 years old composted sawdust. Like, it's not had anything put in it, but it's breaking down. And I could backfill that hole with that and then let it rot down some more and some more and some more, and it'd be a good way to get rid of some of that. Or I could go over to the pond and bring some of that dirt and fill that hole back in. Comment down below, let us know which one you think and why you think we should do that. That is going to do it for this one. What do you want to add, Miss Brittany?
Check us out over on our Patreon page. The guys over there already knew about all this. And they can check us out on our Instagram. And that's about it.
That's about it. So those links are in the description of the video down below. Click that, and don't forget to subscribe. It's totally free right here on YouTube, guys. So until next time.
See ya.
Bam.